And once again, time to step into the sporting multiverse as we bring you highlights of the FA Cup 6th round. It's Match of the Day.
Good afternoon and welcome to Wembley.
We are ready for each challenge, we are ready for it.
Good evening, welcome to Match of the Day. Yes, we might be a little bit behind the times, but don't worry, we're ahead of the curve when it comes to action. Tonight we've got all 4 games from the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and all 4 games all threw up something quite extraordinary. Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur met at Anfield, and this was a game which could be decided by the slightest error or the slightest bit of luck, as both sides were well matched. And next for us on Trevor Sports, Arsenal versus Chelsea at the Emirates. Arsenal have been a team which looks to be clinging on to their FA Cup future. Is this the game in which they really explode? Or can Chelsea put controversies behind them and find themselves in the semi-final? Preston North End are the lowest ranked side still in the FA Cup. Aston Villa were against them at home. Could this be Deeptail's big day out? And Sheffield United leading the Championship, and West Ham United plays host to them in a game in which looked to be certain to be nothing short of a barnstormer. All the highlights from that to come. Well, there are all 4 games. As you may have seen earlier on, the FA Cup draw has been made. We will go and review that at the end of the match, but first and foremost it's time to go and review the first game. Liverpool versus Spurs is where we're kicking off action today. Liverpool themselves will be thinking themselves to do something they've not done before. Not for a long time anyway. That's retain the FA Cup. Quarter-finalists, the chance to reach the semi-finalists against the only other side which has produced more comebacks than we'd care to imagine in the FA Cup. Tottenham Hotspur's incredible run to the Championship in 2020 is some here on Trevor Sports, and the Trevor Sports Multiverse we may never ever forget. Last 2 winners of the Cup playing each other for a place in the semi-finals. Commentary from this one comes from Trev Motson.
Well, the previous 2 winners of the FA Cup in the Trevor Sports universe at least, and they kick off this quarter-final 9 here tonight, that they could really take a huge step towards the semi-finals. One has to go this round. Who will it be? And Liverpool will be hoping they can get it done first time today with all their commitments. Of course, the FA Cup of course takes priority this today, but of course they're still in the Champions League and still in very much of course for the League Championship, and already with the Carabao Cup already banked, Jurgen Klopp would want a domestic cup double, I'm sure. He also knows the Champions League and the Premier League are big priorities in themselves. Well, with that in mind, Liverpool have gone full strength, 4-3-3, a predicted formation, and Diego Jota is preferred to Firmino rather, in the central strike as well, with Mane and Salah supporting him on either flank. As for Tottenham, the competition they can actually win now, ahead of everything else. So Robatsky gets the nod up front as part of a front 3 with Kane in the centre and Son on the left. A lot of responsibility will be on Harry Winks and Odegaard's shoulders, that is for sure, in that midfield. So, a semi-final berth up for grabs. Who's going to prevail here, or will it go to a replay? Well, we'll find out in the next 90 minutes. Salah now for Liverpool, in red, Spurs in the white. Liverpool attacking the top end in the first half. Alexander-Arnold now. Anderson, Alexander-Arnold. Decent run down this right-hand side, gets the crossing there towards Jota, who got the header in and just over the top. Nice football from Liverpool. Just a shame that the final product just didn't yield a goal there. Nice cross from Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I think Jota, yes, just got underneath his header, but he did everything right before that and was very unfortunate. It's a good ball if it finds Regulin, and it does. And then what can he do here? Regular, in fact, is his pronunciation, I'm told. Winks. Just about IPA, that's for sure. IPA again. Emerson Royal. Shook off Thiago there, just about though. Got support here from Kovatsky. Kovatsky, right foot, goal! Kovatsky for Tottenham. Just shy of 20 minutes gone in this quarter-final, and Tottenham have struck the first blow in it. Kovatsky, the goal scorer. And what a hit it was. Certainly gets the seal of approval from the other end from Hugo Lloris, but Kovatsky struck that with some ferocity. And apart from 6,000 Tottenham supporters, the whole of Anfield has gone has hit a definite hush. This was the shot. Oh, too good for Alisson, who's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. No doubt about it, on current form, that is. Kovatsky just came up with something really special and has fired Spurs in the lead with 20 minutes gone of this quarter-final. It's down to Liverpool, who are tracing the quadruple to try and find their way back in. Of course, the League Cup already banked. Robertson chipping it in there. Marnie might get on the end of this. Marnie was found wanting really in a one-on-one with a taller defender, but he's won the ball back off Emerson Royal. He's got two in the middle if he needs. Still got it. Thiago's there. And what can Henderson do here? Will he line up the shot up? I wonder. No, plays it to Mane. Oh, strikes it well, and a great save. Good comeback from Liverpool. Panicking Jurgen Klopp's side. There's plenty of time left on the clock. It's only 27 minutes played. Good effort from Mane. And well, Lees, I fancy we'll have to do more of the same throughout the rest of the game. Son Heung-min. Oh, he did well. Reguilon. Reguilon's cross hit, a dangerous one. The goalkeeper punched it. Not very well, I suppose. A bit half-hearted maybe from Alisson's eye standards. Reguilon. Still Reguilon. Winks. Kovatsky now. Son Heung-min trying to pull the trigger. He got away from Van Dijk. He gets a second goal, and it's a great save from Alisson. And Spurs could and should have been 2-0 up. Well, it was almost Keystone Cops defending from Liverpool. It's not often you say about that to their back four, but Alisson has got his side and his defenders out of a hole there. It's only still 1-0 to Tottenham. So we've had nearly a quarter of an hour of the second half. Liverpool still trailing. Spurs just over half an hour away from a rare white Anfield victory. They haven't tasted victories here too often down the years, although most notably 95 when they won in the quarter-finals. Can they repeat the trick again? Jurgen Klinsmann with a late winner. He's got them through to another row semi with Liverpool's neighbours Everton, and they went on to lose 4-1. Here comes Trent Alexander-Arnold. Spurs won this competition in 2020 against Manchester United. Liverpool won it last year against Leicester. Here come the olders again. It's Jordan Henderson. Deflected. It will be a corner to Liverpool. And the noise now cranks up tenfold at Anfield. Well, Klopp and his men know that they have to score now within the next few moments, because if they don't, it could be Tottenham in the semi-finals. Remember, these two faced off in the semi last year at Old Trafford. Liverpool winning that day as well, quite comfortably. Here comes the corner. And there towards Salah, who's got the header in and has headed it wide against the left stanchion. Good corner. The header just lacked conviction. Here's Emerson Royal up against Robertson. 62 minutes gone, Tottenham corner. Well, give credit to Antonio Conte's man where it's due, because they've really hung on in there and are hanging on to this precious league. Could have doubled it, of course. Son short to Reguilon. Oh, he's got the cross in there, despite the best intentions of Jota. YBA deflected over. Oh, and another day that might have gone in. It got a big deflection and whizzed over Alisson's crossbar. I did honestly think that was number 2, but the deflection just took it whizzing over. Spurs so unfortunate and unlucky. Should have been 2-0 to Tottenham. Inside the last 25 minutes, we're nearly halfway through the second half. Liverpool still trailing, and they need a goal from somewhere. It's Firmino, the substitute, to provide it. Oh, and Mane provided, he won't provide it! Sadio Mane rescues Liverpool, and Anfield erupts. And the team chasing the quadruple are back in it at 1-1 with 67 minutes gone in the game. What a time to point a shot of real genius. He may be one of the smallest men on the field, but my Evans, when he shoots like that, his effort really does pack a punch. Look at that. Brilliant. So the team chasing the quadruple are back in it at 1-1, and who knows, there's still time for a winning goal. Brilliant goal. It's 1-1. And what a grandstand finish we have in store now. Here's Winks. 20 to go. Kovatsky, who scored the opening goal, of course. Regular in space on the right, or on the left rather, I should say. Back to Kovatsky, whose shot deflected, and it's over the top. We've had in a terrific quarter-final fare here at Anfield this evening. I can't recall any bad points of the match so far. We've had all-out attacking throws. It's been remarkable to watch. Compared to the replay I did at the Emirates the other week, this has been an absolute brilliant game of football. Really enjoyable between two attack-minded sides who play football exactly the right way. Robertson, Thiago, Mane shoots, brilliant, nearly 40 to crept into that right-hand corner. And Luis dived with all his might to try and get anywhere near it. He couldn't get anywhere near it. It just missed the far post, but not by much, I can tell you. Six minutes left, plus injury time. Robertson lifts it in there towards the back post. The free kick has been awarded against Tottenham. The referee, Michael Oliver, having words with Bulavsky, saying the ball had gone when you tackled him. He did there, although I have to say he made a bit of a meal of it there, the Liverpool player, but nevertheless it's a foul, because it was late. So Liverpool have got a chance with 5 minutes just over to go. Can they nick a late winner? Alexander-Arnold chipped it in. Oh, it's wide. Free header practically for Fabinho. And is it going to end on us even? And a replay at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Big chance wasted. And there goes the final whistle. Terrific cup tie flair. Terrific cup tie firm. It's finished 1-1. Trevor with the goal after 20 minutes, putting Spurs ahead at half-time. Mane halfway through the second half on 67 minutes, equalising. A terrific tie. And from a neutral's point of view, who would bet against it? The replay being just as good. It's finished here. Liverpool 1, Tottenham 1. Replay at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium still to come.
Well, a draw to this match, and a replay will be settled at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That game you can see in a Sports Night FA Cup special coming up very shortly. Now on to our next game today. London derbies were definitely a specialty of the FA Cup this season, and it continues with London's dominance. Chelsea and Arsenal met at the Emirates Stadium today. Arsenal themselves have needed 2 penalty competition successes to find themselves in this situation. As for Chelsea, well, they were able to beat Man City through a last extra time goal in their last replay. So, I'd say this one was going to go to a replay, but did it? Trevor Davis is your match commentator. Well, it has been the most lovely springtime afternoon, and as the sun sets here at the Emirates, it is this time for this London derby to settle who will be in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Wonderful atmosphere as we are near to capacity here at the Emirates, close to 60,000 tickets sold today. A game in which both sides' seasons hinges on it. For Arsenal, their last chance at silverware. As for Chelsea today, a chance for them to continue their great cup form. Beaten finalists in the Carabao Cup, they might feel they have unfinished business in the FA Cup. Of course, still Champions League football remains, and it's Champions League football in the league which Arsenal are hunting for. They need to charge for 4th place. This evening though, Mikel Arteta has been able to line up his perfect lineup. Gabriel Martinelli has come in. He will partner alongside Smith and Bukayo Saka in a 3-man attacking lineup. Ryan Lacazette today. Rob Holding retains his place at centre half and the armbands. As for Chelsea today, well, it's a 5-man defensive partnership with Azpilicueta and Marcus Alonso expected to play support. Werner is supporting Mason Mount and Romelu Lukaku, and it's Mason Mount who has been Chelsea's talisman in the cup so far. It was due to 2 goals in the previous round that brought them to this stage. Smith Rowe, lovely little touch. Martinelli to Lacazette. Smith Rowe again does well to keep that under control. Bukayo Saka to curl one, and in the end, it's just hooked away. Thiago Silva before the Chelsea goalkeeper, Edouard Mendy, had a chance to make a save. And this is what the players bring brought back through. And there is a late challenge by Kante. Odegaard's free kick. Headed away by Alonso. Tierney just competing in the high ball there with Kante. Here's Werner for Chelsea. That's a clever ball. Flag has stayed down. Romelu Lukaku is in for Chelsea. It's 1-0. Lovely goal on the counter-attack, and Romelu Lukaku strikes for Chelsea. It was the quality of the pass by Timo Werner that set up the chance, and Chelsea have first blood in this cup tie. This is worth looking at. Look at the run by Lukaku, and look at the fact that Ben White completely loses Romelu Lukaku. And in that situation, Lukaku just had to pick a corner, went for power, went across Ramsdale. The quality of the ball here by Werner here was excellent. Lukaku's pace in full effect. White nowhere near it. Lukaku able to strike it with more power than anyone could believe in that sort of distance, but he does strike for Chelsea. It's 1-0. Kante. Azpilicueta for Chelsea. Kante into Lukaku. Just tried to definitely lay it off for Mount, but Rob Holding read it. Martinelli. Lacazette, first time. Smith Rowe, Saka, back into Lacazette. This is lovely football. That's a brilliant equaliser. Andre Lacazette finishes a fantastic Arsenal move. Halfway through the first half, we've got a game on now. Great link-up play between Saka and Smith Rowe. This young Arsenal side are continuing to show great promise. And the finish was sublime. Lacazette, when he was through, knew exactly what was required. A cool head, but great work in the build-up. Lovely little layoff. Smith Rowe, Saka sees the gap. Lacazette keeps the run going. Uses his strength to hold off Christensen. And in this one-on-one situation, look at that from a pass. This situation here, just guided it past the goalkeeper with real guile and panache. It's 1-1 now. Game on. Smith Rowe. Clever ball. Martinelli. Tierney running ahead of him. Lacazette is central. This is Tierney now. Combining well with Martinelli. Christensen comes across. Chance for a counter gap for Chelsea. Excellent pass by Mount. Romelu Lukaku is in for Chelsea. It's 2-1. Oh, what about that? With one pass though, Chelsea are able to break the lines and breach Arsenal's defence. There is improvement from Arsenal's standpoint, but there's got to be frustration here. Chelsea go back in front. Incredible, absolutely incredible here. Well, and from this situation, when the pass was laid through, the pace that Lukaku has from Thomas Partey, what a cool finish in that situation. But Arsenal's centre halves here, there's Holding, who's not doing that to Mount, that finds Lukaku. He's got one with his left, one with his right. He's sitting on a perfect hat-trick at the moment. Chelsea, the perfect response. Crossing opportunity for Aspilicueta. Low ball into Mount, now Kante. Jorginho hovering, here he is. Kante, referee keeps the advantage going for Chelsea. Here's Aspilicueta. Martinelli is trying to dispossess him. That's great work from the Chelsea captain. Cross is blocked from Odegaard. Jorginho, Kante, Aspilicueta. Or Mount. Oh, there was a chance for Alonso. Not on his favoured foot. Chelsea carved Arsenal apart here. Lovely cool passing work, and Mount's glad to clever ball. That's a poor finish really in the situation Alonso found himself in. Here's Aspilicueta. Mount. Back to the Chelsea captain. It's Mason Mount again. Tomiyasu heads it away. Jorginho for Chelsea. Goal before half time really would be a sucker punch for Arsenal, but it would put Chelsea in control. Werner, can he provide it? Ooh, the effort was deflected. Alonso. Oh, Werner has provided the sucker punch. It fell to him in the box after his initial effort was blocked. Timo Werner's able to stab the ball home. It's Arsenal 1, Chelsea 3. Could Chelsea have themselves 1 foot in the semi-finals now? Well, the pressure was building from Chelsea. Werner tried to go for the effort here. It takes a deflection, blocked by Odegaard. Alonso, though, cleverly able to pass the ball back into Timo Werner rather than going for the shots. And Werner goes first time and catches Ramsdale off balance and strikes the West London side 2 goals ahead. Jorginho. Alonso. Into Werner. Back to Alonso. Oh, Lukaku! Looking for the hat-trick, the perfect hat-trick. Alonso and Werner combining. Great work on the overlap. Teasing cross. Just what a centre-forward wants. Nearly a brilliant start to the second half for Chelsea. Christensen, 10 minutes gone in this second half. Mount. Lukaku. Holding is able to dispossess the Chelsea centre forwards. Smith Rowe. Lacazette. Just trying to turn Thiago Silva, but the Brazilian has got just a little too much guile about him today. Smith Rowe into Martinelli. Now it's Kieran Tierney. Martinelli again. Tierney trying to find a crossing situation. Martinelli trying to find a gap. Here's Saka. Referee keeps the advantage on. Smith Rowe. Lacazette! Just wide. How Arsenal needed that to go in for them to stand a chance of a fight back. Lacazette able to make a bit of room on the edge of the box. In the end, his shots flash wide. Oh, he knows that needed to go in. He knows it. Odegaard for Arsenal. Smith Rowe. His effort is blocked. Here's Mount for Chelsea. Back to Mendy. He's just going to clear it out. Aston will have the throw. Saka. Partey to Tomaisu. Saka's little cross looking towards Martinelli. Reece James is across. Here's Tierney. Arsenal starting to run out of time. Odegaard. Smith Rowe! And then Mendy is able to comfortably save that. Werner. Jorginho. Alonso founds Werner. Lovely little touch there away from holding. Back to Marcos Alonso. Lukaku and Mount are in the area. Tomaisu here has dived in. Referee unmoved. This is Kante. All Mount. It was blocked. Chelsea just deciding to move forward and trying to find one more chance to finish the match off. Great block in the end from Ben White. Oh, it's just stopped on the line. Kante's header. That could have been it. That could have been it. Cedric Suarez is on. Lacazette to Martinelli. Tierney. Odegaard. Martinelli to Saka. Saka's hit is just parried away from Mendy. Beaten in the third round last season at Turf Moor to Burnley. Really have come to the cup and wanting to win it. Mount. Werner. Oh, it may just break here for Mason Mount. He crosses it back. It's the perfect hat-trick from Romelu Lukaku and the perfect way to secure your FA Cup semi-final spot. None of the luck there was with Arsenal. Lukaku, thanks to the foot that guided him to it, but Lukaku here, pretty much bar one, has taken all the chances he's had. It's another break of Arsenal defence, not quite being strong enough. Mount here was clever just to dink it all the way over Ramsdale. And there was Romelu Lukaku to head the ball home. In this situation, just this far out, he was not to be denied. A perfect hat-trick from Lukaku. Surely that is Chelsea, FA Cup semi-finalists. The question is, will Chelsea try and strike another hammer blow? Saka, Jude Hutchinson, Martinelli. Good flowing move at the moment by Arsenal. Saka across to Kieran Tierney. Tierney crosses it in. The header from Lacazette. Hutchinson is there! Amari Drew Hutchinson strikes for Chelsea, for Arsenal. And there is life in the old dog yet. This cup tie might not be dead and buried. Great work from Aston. Saka with an excellent ball across. Tierney's headed in. The first effort by Lacazette was a reactive save from Mendy, but all the defenders in a blue shirt stood still. And the man with the bleached blonde hair is able to tap the ball home from about 5 yards.
He grabs the ball, gives Arsenal hope for the final 10 minutes. Dare I say it, is this game got 4-4 written all over it? Arsenal score soon, that really will change everything. At the moment though, Chelsea still look comfortably through to the semi-final. Odegaard, lovely little touch. Thomas Partey. Omari Hutchinson, Omari Hutchinson. Well, you may not have heard of him because he spent the majority of this season in the under-23s for Arsenal. But he's taking his chance here, and that one was heading in. That's a good stop by Mendy. Brilliant game against Watford in the previous round. Bukayo Saka with the corner. Goes short to Martinelli. Saka. Tierney. Martinelli. Oh, it breaks to Lacazette! Oh, that's an amazing game on now! 5 minutes to go! Arsenal need one more goal to force a replay. And Chelsea are asking themselves, just what on earth is happening? They were 4-1 up and coasting, and the match is falling apart in front of their eyes. Rudiger let Lacazette get away from him. At long last, Lacazette gets it right. Nothing Mendy could do there to Arsenal believe. What a finish we're in for now. Five minutes to go. Chelsea lead 4-3. Can Arsenal equalise and force a replay? Can Chelsea strike again and finish the comeback right here, right now? Whatever you do, don't take your eyes off this match. Here's Ben Chilwell for Chelsea. 3 in the box. Oh, Lukaku very nearly made the game safe. On the volley, on his left foot. Ben Chilwell able to run into space. Great cross. Look at that. Oh, how unlucky. And that is it. What a brilliant cup tie this was. But in the end, Chelsea have just done enough to get through. Arsenal nearly pulled off mission impossible. In the end, the 7-goal thriller goes in the way of Chelsea. Romelu Lukaku takes the match ball and the perfect hat-trick. And Chelsea are in the semi-finals. Winner here at the Emirates by 4-3.
Well, that might go as one of the best games we've seen this season here in the FA Cup on Trevor Sports. An excellent match, a great result there for Chelsea, who were very nearly scared half-wittedly into being drawn by Arsenal. They came very close in an excellent contest. Now over to Deepdale, with Preston North End hosting Aston Villa. For Steven Gerrard's side, this has been a competition about them starting to show what they're capable of. Again, for Preston North End, they have been the romantic's choice in this competition. Brilliant results they've had to get through to this round, beating Wolves in the previous rounds. There's another upsets on the cards. Commentary from this one comes from Trevor Gubber.
Two teams are ready in the centre. We'll have a look at the two lineups now, starting with Preston North End and Preston lineup with Evans and Reese up top, Brown and Wyman are in midfield, while Potts and Earl are deployed as wing-backs for Ryan Lowe's side. As for Aston Villa then, Watkins is preferred to Ings in attack. He's supported by Buendia and Coutinho. Cash and Dino are full-backs, and Douglas Luiz is the holding player in midfield this afternoon for Steven Gerrard's side. All set to go then. Andre Mariner is the man in the middle. As here is Wyman to tail this free kick then for Preston, and Evans goes for the acrobatic effort and he bounces just over the bar. Good start there from Preston. Wonderful free kick in from Wyman, and that's an effort just over the bar there in the end by Evans. Mings now for Aston Villa. On to the little magician Coutinho. Back to Digne. Now Coutinho once more. Up against Alan Brown. And Watkins is there. And Seth Vandenberg comes across to meet him. Ollie Watkins was preferred to Danny Ings in attacking. The Preston fans aren't happy that he's been penalised there, said Vandenberg, but neither can the Preston man. Nothing other than a free kick there, early stages of this encounter. Preston 0, Aston Villa 0 if you're just joining us as we see this challenge again, and not sure why the referee has given a foul there. Didn't spot a foul in that at all there today. And it's Lucas Dean to whip this free kick in then. Dean with the free kick in towards Watkins, and he's headed away. Comes out to Buendia, who's there for save. Buendia again, and Buendia has scored. That free kick, which should probably have never been given, has produced the opening goal of the game. And it's the Argentine, Emi Buendia. And that gives Steven Gerrard side the lead here at Deepdale. Free kick in from Luca Dean. Headed away to Buendia's initial shot was set by Everson. Comes back out to him, and the former Rugby United loanee couldn't keep it out. He's on loan from Leicester here. And he'll be disappointed to have let that rebound go in, and he couldn't get back up in time to stop the second effort from Emi Buendia, as Villa, the Premier League side, are in front here of Deepdale. Preston 0, Villa 1. Here's McGinn. Buendia the goal scorer. Back into McGinn as McGinn will come forward. Out to Buendia again. Cash down the line to Buendia this time as Buendia looks to pull the ball in towards Watkins with the header, and it's just over in the end. And Aston Villa, since they got that goal, have been on top really. Preston yet to get out to their own half since the opening goal of the game, and that's a wonderful cross from Buendia, and just heading over there is Watkins. Now it's Wyman. Now wide to Earl. Earl in towards the penalty area. Here's Johnson. Johnson to Wyman. Here's Earl. Johnson. Brown. Alan Brown. Alan Brown goes for goal, saved by Martinez. And the Republic of Ireland international Brown going close there for the Championship side. All fans are still behind their team. You see this from behind the goal, and there's a comfortable save in the end from Emi Martinez. Here's Brown into Johnson. Like I said just before, again, but Cash wins it back, and Villa can break. Here's Watkins to Buendia, the goal scorer. What can he do with Buendia? Gives it back to Watkins as we're into his first half stoppage time as Cash comes up from the back. Cash. Here's McGinn. Could be a replay. Pressing it back into this as Jacob Ramsey goes for goal and just wide. And that's a wonderful effort from the villain midfielder. Wellington again, edge of the penalty area, set up by Buendia, and Ramsey just wide, not far wide there from the young man. Preston started the second half better, which is what Ryan Lowe would have wanted, as he's Wyman. Can they capitalise on this pressure? They've got themselves in. Sinclair's in there. Scott Sinclair just wide. Really should be doing better there. Scott Sinclair, the former Celtic man, should be doing better there. Wonderful ball to Johnson, back into him. We've got a score, and he really should be hitting the target, making the keeper work, making Martinez work. That's a glorious chance for Preston. But Preston still have chances, but they will not have chances like that as Villa can counter. But no, they can't, as Johnson now picks up. Darnell Johnson, wonderful ball to Earl. Earl coming forward. Earl, what can he do? Earl, he wins a free kick for Aston Villa, and they won the booking this time for the Villa man. Emi Buendia won the booking for the Argentine, and he has got booked, or is he giving it to Cash instead? I think he's giving it to Cash instead, you know, and I don't think Cash was the one who fouled him. Well, it was Cash who fouled him. I beg you. I need to get better eyesight and better vision from here. Wyman over this free kick. Cash in the book then. Polish international. Wyman. Whips the ball in and header just behind. Behind his own goal there. From Ramsey. Who had to defend that. Wyman comes across to the corner then. And towards Brown on the edge of the box. Wyman crosses in. Towards Potts. But Potts! But Potts is levelled! The right wing back has levelled for North End. And the place goes absolutely potty here at Deepdale. Preston 1, Aston Villa 1. Wonderful corner worked. Wonderful ball in, controlled it well, and then to finish it as well. That was absolutely superb. Look at this for a touch. Wonderful cross in, and watch this for a touch. One bang, bang, 2 touches and a goal. And that's how you get back on level terms against Premier League opposition. 1-1. Preston now found a lease of life and think they can win this now. Earl, the left wing back, still going. Earl, can he get the ball in? He wants to try and score himself, but it's Johnson! Just wide. So unlucky there, Preston. And they are wanting a chance, and it's just wide there, Preston. And Johnson almost putting Preston in the lead. Villa trying to have their first foray in the second half. It's been a good game to watch as Coutinho whips the ball in. And he's headed away to Buendia! Emi Buendia going close there for Aston Villa. The former Norwich man latched onto a poor header away, and that almost punished Preston there. And after all their hard work, he was almost undone. Douglas Luiz coming forward. Jacob Ramsey. Brown dispossessing from momentarily, but he's got a bad Ramsey now. Coutinho. With the ball in Watkins! 2-1 Aston Villa! And Coutinho has come up with a bit of magic today. He may not have scored, but that goal there has given Villa the lead back. Wonderful bit of play from Ramsey. Held up well. All wide to Coutinho. Outside of his right foot. Cross into Watkins, who arrived unmarked. And that, my friends, is what you call a wonderful team goal. One ball out wide, first time crossing with outside of his right boot, and there's the goal for Aston Villa. Preston coming forward. Brad Potts, the goal scorer for Preston. Can he level again? Finds Brown. Finds Johnson, who's fouled. Which one is he getting? Is he getting the one for the foul on Brown, or is he getting the foul on Johnson? Looks like he's gone back to give the one on Brown. And he's gone back to the position where that was originally taken. Fouled by Ramsey on Brown. Ramsey says no. And now, here's Wyman to deliver the free kick. Pressing, sending him forward. And towards Reece, the striker. He's crossed there by his own teammate. I think he'd go off Tyrone Mings in there last. Douglas Luiz finds John McGinn, and John McGinn's pass has been given away to Reece. Reece is swooping against Mings. Reece just wide. Reece just wide there, and that should be another goal there for Preston. Wonderful effort, but he finds it just wide. Buendia now. Coutinho. Ramsey. Coutinho. Crossing to Watkins. Just wide. Wonderful bit of play from Aston Villa. Coutinho with the cross in, and Watkins in front of his marker, but couldn't direct his header goal once. Preston, last chance to get a replay. And Villa Park in about 10 days' time. The ball's over the top, looking for Reece, can't get there. Collins is across there. Collins gives the ball to Cash. It was on a booking, remember. Down the line to the first goal scorer, Buendia. Back to Cash, and it's all over. A valiant effort from Preston, but they go out. Buendia over the score on 4 minutes. Post levelled of 11 minutes after the restart. But then, just before the final 20 minutes, Ollie Watkins puts Aston Villa into the semi-finals of the FA Cup. It's finished. Preston North End 1, Aston Villa 2.
Well, not to be for Preston North End, beaten by Aston Villa. Courageous attempt has to be said, but congratulations to Steven Gerrard's side. They are in the semi-finals. Burns, for our last match today, who's going to potentially join them? Well, Sheffield United took on West Ham United, and this was a match and a contest that showed us that the real dark horses tipped for this competition, West Ham, could finally a way to go ahead and beat some dogged opposition. Sheffield United, the Championship, have been in great form. West Ham, do know a thing about beating top-ranked Championship sides, because they beat Fulham in the previous round. Commentary for this one comes from Trev Tilsley.
Good evening everyone, welcome to Bramall Lane for a fixture in the FA Cup which needs little introduction. These two teams connected by history, some would say for the wrong reasons. But today we're here for the right reasons, and that is a battle for a place in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. 1 game away from Wembley after this one, as Sheffield United lining up in a 5-3-2 formation as they look to cause yet another shock. Bramall Lane packed to the rafters for their team. As for the travelling West Ham United side, 4-5-1, Mikel Antonio leading the line for the side. Captain Mark Noble retiring at the end of this season, looking to get his hands on silverware, only fit enough for the bench today as his last hurrah continues in the FA Cup. This could be his last chance for silverware. Can his team carry him there? Ben Rama, Declan Rice, finding Souček, lovely turn from Souček, looking for Lanzini with the curling strike! And that was a little bit of genius from Lanzini. He's been so consistent for West Ham in his time here. Look at that lovely bit of skill. Just to bend that one, both round the defence, round the keeper, and nestling in the bottom right-hand corner. Nothing the goalkeeper can do about that one. It was a sumptuous strike. Rice bringing it forward for West Ham. Souček. Bowen now. Pushing it forward. Mikel Antonio with a lovely one-touch to the goal scorer Lanzini. Followed by Oliver Norwood all the way. Doubled up on. And a free kick has gone in the way of West Ham. Was deemed a foul. Very much a body check by Norwood. And now it's Aaron Cresswell with a free kick from distance. They go for goal from here. It's hit the wall. And Fotheringham has picked that one up easy. Easy take for Fotheringham. That will get him a bit of confidence after he could do nothing about the opening goal. Here's Cresswell. Benrahma now. As we're just past the hour mark. Cresswell once more. So he's fouled again by Oliver Norwood. Referee allowing them to take it quickly. Cresswell. Back to Declan Rice. Good challenge by Gibbs White. Gets it forward to David McGoldrick. He's got a bit of support ahead of him in Ollie McBurney. Gibbs White once more. McBurney again. Lovely one-touch football from Sheffield United. McGoldrick plays it in. It's Gibbs White for Sheffield United. And they're back in it. Gibbs White with some sumptuous play from Sheffield United. They split the defence in half and find themselves back level again. The roof may still be on, but only just. And Sheffield United, the Steel City, is rocking. So this lovely one-touch football here from Sheffield United. West Ham couldn't get close to him. Gibbs White marauding forward and a lovely finish. Fantastic stuff. And the FA Cup magic once again sprinkling its magic dust all over this fixture. And we have a game on today. And will we have a winner in the next 20 minutes or so? We shall see. Here's Ben Rama looking to try and make that difference up against Bogle. Good feet, Ben Rama. Very good feet. Found himself a little bit of space. A lovely bit of magic here from Ben Rama. Checks back. Still going, Ben Rama. Still going. I can't get the ball off him. It's coming on to Lanzini. Just wide of the mark. Foderingham angry with his defence. And you can understand why. Ben Rama just kept going and going. And Lanzini nearly got his second of the day. Here's Kufal getting past his man. Bowen once more. Back to Kufal. Switches back to his left foot. And that's a late challenge. Referee plays advantage. Souček still going. Declan Rice. Lanzini. Back to Rice. West Ham just holding onto the ball here. Orhaim once more. The referee has pulled back for a free kick. See, there was a foul by Oliver Norwood once more. The referee eventually pulled it back for. Aaron Cresswell had a crack earlier on in this game. He might have another go here. It's Cresswell from distance. Cresswell! And the bar is still shaking. Ever so close for Aaron Cresswell. That could have been the decider there. We're into the last 10 minutes. Can Bowen find something? Antonio comes out to the byline. Works his way into the box. It's a good tackle by Egan. Now McGoldrick. Hasn't got much support ahead of him. And Souček wins it back. Antonio. Lanzini again. Antonio once more. On the Sheffield defence is committed. It's Ben Rama! Well, for a moment there, that looked like it was going to be the winner. With this lovely play, Antonio with the inch-perfect pass. And well, Ben Rama, he should be scoring. And with that miss, you think that was his evening over, and it is. Subbed off. Could this be the difference? Here is the substitute, Vlasic. Immediately whips the ball in. It's gone past everyone. Stevens is going to get there first. No nonsense. Tries to fire it up the pitch. It's gone out for a throw. In line with the edge of the box. Kufal throws it in. Lanzini. Souček. Can West Ham find something in the dying seconds? It's whipped in towards the back stick. Goalkeeper's had to flap at it. He's got a hand to it, but the referee has pulled it back. Gives White the goal scorer, who's the man having a word from the referee. It was a late challenge. The referee had every right to pull it back, and he has done. You see the ball played well in advance. I tell you what, Gibbs White is lucky to get away with just a talking to there. Especially when you wag the finger like that at him. Cresswell to get one more chance. Into added time. Cresswell whips it towards the front post. Headed away. It's going to fall to Lanzini. Thought about the shot. It's immediately blocked. Kufal. Stolen away. Can Sheffield United break? It's Gibbs White. Ollie McBurney, he's broken free. It's a foot race between him and Diop, and Diop has won the foot race. Gets it back to Fabianski. Sends it long. Davis wins the header. Stevens. Basham with the ball. Can one more chance be fashioned? No, it is all over. And this will have to be decided back in London. So Sheffield United taking West Ham United to a replay. It's back to the Olympic Park to decide this one in a few days' time. But it's finished here. A truly exciting affair. No team deserved to lose. And it's finished here at Bramall Lane. Sheffield United 1, West Ham United 1.
Well, full-time result, another draw between West Ham and Sheffield United, so that match will have to be settled in a replay. And speaking of replays, let's look at the semi-final draw. And first and foremost, Liverpool and Spurs, the winner of that game will get Chelsea. That game is set to play at Villa Park, and what an interesting concept that could be. Liverpool and Spurs did play a quite brilliant Carabao Cup final. Could they potentially meet in the semis, or is it a time for Spurs to get through past them? A Spurs-Chelsea semi-final. Well, that could also be interesting. That could also potentially mean that the semi-final may be moved to Wembley if that was to occur. The other semi-final, Aston Villa, after that they are through, they will face the winner of West Ham United or Sheffield United. They will be United in that game. The replay to come, the winner here will go and play at Aston Villa. If West Ham were to win, well, we'd have a guarantee of a claret and blue side in the final. If not, Sheffield United find themselves hoping to be the first team since Cardiff in 2008, a championship side to make the FA Cup final. Well, the semi-finals to come, but first we've got the replays, so make sure you stand ready for those games. They could be absolutely thrilling television to watch. From all of us here on Trevor Sports, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.
And still Ricky Villa. What a fantastic run. He scored.
Is Gascoigne going to have a crack? He is, you know. Oh, I say!
Did he get there?